adapters for DeWalt batteries that converts your 20-volt DeWalt battery down to a claimed 12 volts on the outlet side of this. What would you use this for? Well, a lot of these power wheel systems use either 12 volts or 7 volt batteries. Now, I have experimented quite a bit with just using straight 20 volts for those power wheels, and while that is exciting, my experience is the motor will overheat and then your toddler will claim it's the end of the world, and that's never good. So we're going to test this out in the application of replacing a 7 volt power wheel battery with this 20 volt DeWalt battery that is then converted down to 12 volts. So one disadvantage about any time you're deregulating the voltage is there is an efficiency loss, but I think in this case that it's so minor that it doesn't really matter. So the cost of this setup right here is $20 off of Amazon. I will link that in the description, but you can buy just a straight DeWalt battery adapter for less than $10 as compared to the $20 you'll have to spend for this. So we'll see if the extra money is worth it. Proper tools. And our knockoff DeWalt battery is at 19.7 volts. Okay, so let's see what this thing can do. Look at that, even got a fancy on-off switch. So I imagine that they installed that because I think anytime the battery is plugged into this and the switch is on, we are drawing a certain amount of amps to just keep this voltage converting. But we're going to test that. That is my theory. Okay, better keep these wires from shorting. And well, bam. Let's see what our voltage is. 12.2, pretty accurate. Now let's see if we can figure out if this thing is drawing amps even with no load on the output. That might help you determine if you want to use this setup for something. So we are getting a draw of about 6.5 milliamps. Let's turn it off and make sure that changes. Okay. So if you happen to leave the switch on, it will slowly drain your battery. So a while back I purchased 2 of these bumper cars used with pretty weak 7 volt batteries in them. Now currently the blue one, which is my youngest boy's, still has that 7 volt battery that's weak. But my oldest boy is the one that I had already installed the 20 volt conversion. So this one's the Buckin' Bronco and that one's the Slowpoke, and they both tend to poop out about the same amount of time and both boys are angry. But we're gonna fix that, hopefully. I'll go ahead and show you the full process on the blue one, which is untouched. Look at that puny battery. That thing's gotta go. Okay, plan is to install a regulator and the battery adapter back here on the back where we can easily pull the battery in and out and the regulator can stay cool. We're gonna leave that fuse right in there as our protection, because if you notice, this unit did not come with an inline fuse, unlike the cheap straight 20 volt adapter ones. Important to note that off this regulator, the black wire is the ground, so you want to make sure that goes to the ground for the motor wiring. So this kit also comes with this swanky little snap lock connector. All you got to do is pull these locks up like that. Then you can shove your wire into there like so and lock it down. I like to give these things a tug test. These are a little bit chintzy, but they work well as long as it's not going to be a place you're going to have water exposure. We got her all wired up in here with nature's butt connectors. Okay, let's put it together and test it. Ooh, baby. Yeah? Oh, buddy! I already like it. Well, the bad thing about being an adult is your thighs tend to hit the levers unexpectedly. Well, that did way better than I expected. I'm gonna do the other one off camera, and then we'll put them to the real test. Battle of the boys.
Keep thinking.